Hey folks, welcome to another Alphabet Challenge update. This is for week 36. Alphabet closed the week at 105.54, and I had a 98 covered call, so obviously that expired in the money. Here's what the chart looks like. The 98 got exercised, so that was taken away. And I also had a 104 short call, which would have expired in the money, but I tweeted this out on Friday, where I rolled my 104 covered call from last week into this week, expiring March 31st, which is 4 days from now. And that was a break-even roll because I made $2, but I also paid $1.40 in commissions. So this 104 from last week has turned into 107 for this week, which was out of the money for last week. So that hasn't expired yet. So far, it looks like it's quite a bit out of the money. Stock today is at 102, and I'll be making some new trades for today. So for the first time since I've started this challenge, I now have a total of 0 Alphabet shares owned, which means any shares that I buy this week through my new put options getting assigned will be the new average cost if that happens for week 37. I took a bit of a profit last week because I sold my shares at 98 and then my average cost at the time was 94. So that's a $400 increase to my realized losses, which takes it from minus 1200 to minus 800. And in the end, this is the final result after last week. My annualized ROI is a bit over 50%, which is nice. And I'm just $2,500 away from my goal of earning $10,000. So let's take a look at this week and see where Alphabet might be going. It looks like the uptrend is seeing some kind of exhaustion because there was this big move up, but for the last couple of days, looks like it's been going down. And if we look at the MACD down here, we're getting more faded green candles. So if it rolls over and starts to go negative, then the blue line will head down and eventually cross over the signal line. But right now, it's still kind of too early to say because the black line here is a 200 daily moving average, and we could bounce off of this and head higher. You can see it was acting as resistance in the past, where the stock was having trouble getting through. Once it popped through, it has to come back down to retest. So right now, we're not sure what's going to happen. The end of this week is March 31st, which is this blue line here. So I think the two scenarios that could play out is either it's going to bounce and go higher and maybe go up to the 109 area because that is the top of this bull channel that it's currently in, or it's going to drop right through and come back to the mid 90s because that is where the previous support was back here. So looking at the option chain for Alphabet, we have a normal IV this week in the mid 30s. I'm going to start with the put and maybe sell a put one standard deviation away from the current price, which is $99, and then maybe sell another put at 97. That way, if it really comes down here, I can pick up 200 shares at an average cost of 98. And then for the following week, I can continue to average down selling puts in the low 90s or the high 80s. So I'll try to go for 68, which is the bid. And then on the call side, I already have a call at 107 from last week that I rolled over. So I probably don't want to sell too many calls since these would be naked calls, like I don't have the underlying. So that's kind of risky, especially if they are close to the money. So instead, what I might do is sell a spread around the 110 area because that is the top of this channel. So it looks like 110, the premium is 6 cents, but 109 is 9. So I will sell a call spread and maybe I'll do like 4 of these, which is not too much money, especially after commission, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, the puts have gone down in price, so I will lower this to 65 and I'll leave the bear call at 3 cents. If this doesn't fill at 3, I'm not going to go down to 2. It's not really worth it at that point. Let's just lower this to 64.
Order filled.
There we go. The puts are now filled. All right, looks like those calls got filled as well at 3 cents. So that's just a quick update for this week. And let's see how things turn out. Thanks a lot for watching, and until next time.